What's going on, you guys? Coaster here. I'm in the library just talking out loud, but be as quiet as I can. The Sharks made a trade for Evander Kane. That's the big pickup at the deadline. Really just kind of a mixed feelings. I mean, the Sharks have shown they can contend. They're competitive enough. Joe Thornton, of course, has been out for some time now, but the Sharks are playing 500 without him, and they've actually done a pretty good job, even though the last road trip wasn't good. I think in perspective, Martin Jones is getting hot when it matters most. So, in regards to this trade, though, they gave up a first, a fourth, and then I leave it to Daniel Reagan, who I'm not really impressed with. This is a prospect that isn't a big deal. Probably a guy that's filler. Not a whole lot of upside. The first round pick turns into a second if he doesn't resign. So, really, it's like a second, fourth, and a player. And you know what? I'm willing to do that for a rental. Evander Kane is still pretty young, or still, his peak years are still ahead of him potentially. I think he's 26. Now, we know what he can do on the ice. The talent is there. Of course, off the ice is the big issue, and we'll talk about egos and all that. Well, he's going to have to put it aside, because this is a rental. Now, if things don't pan out, it's just the second round pick. I'm not going to flip over that, and plus it's for 2019, so not a big deal to me. I think I'm okay with this deal. It's not as huge of an overpay. Look at what Vegas gave up for Tatar, and I'm all right with it. Just time will tell if this is a good deal or not. We don't know. None of us are going to know until this team gets results. No, I mean, this team can compete. Couture, Pavelski, all those guys are doing all right. Some players are not panning out, like Justin Braun and boy, Brandon Dillon. That trade and all the deal looks really stupid now. But you know what? The Sharks are going to compete. That's one thing I know, and they didn't really sell their souls with this trade. That's the good thing. This trade is not as expensive as it could have been. If he doesn't re-sign and things become bad, it is what it is. Just you hope that he's not a locker room cancer, which is why he left Winnipeg. We know there were a lot of off-the-ice issues, but I don't think Buffalo got a big return back. I think people overrated his value. So, if the Sharks like him, they're going to make an attempt to re-sign him. If they don't like him, they'll just give up a second-round pick. But that's the good thing. It's a conditional first-round pick, just like Yannick Hansen. So they should be right in the hunt. They have plenty of guys who've stepped it up without Joe Thornton, but at the same time, who knows? Just Martin Jones has to be hot, which is what he's doing up to this point. So let me know what y'all think of this trade.